For this speech, I interviewed Stefano Papura. Turns out that we have a lot of similarities, but also a lot of differences. We also share a lot in the Hofstede model. Now that we know what we're talking about, let's start with the similarities. Stefano and I are both 19. We both come from very religious backgrounds, Stefano being Catholic and me being Christian. We also both acknowledge that there is evil in the world, but also a lot of good, and we focus on the good in the world. We both share a hobby of video games, and we're both artistic. And as far as dating and our dating history, we date to find someone to marry. We're both very family oriented, so we put our family first and focus on our family. Although we have a lot of similarities, we also have plenty of differences. I don't know what my great-grandparents did, but Stefano does. I take after more of an American culture, and Stefano takes a lot from his Italian heritage. I don't go to church as much as other religious people, but Stefano goes 3 times a week religiously. I think a lot about my future and my past and tend to not live for the moment, but Stefano lives in the moment. Now let's look at the Hofstede model. We both are more masculine. Stefano is more context space, and I'm less context space. We both follow a less power distance. Stefano is more collectivist, more community-based, and I'm a lot more individualist, and I tend to think about myself more. We both have short-term orientation in the way that we live, but Stefano is more long-term in the fact that he knows about his history and his family, and I don't know about my family. Stefano also embraces change, and I tend to avoid change. Although we have a lot of similarities and differences, it was very interesting to dive into the culture of another classmate. It's good to know that not everyone around us has the same culture.